Good morning and apologies for the absolute state of me, but we are currently in Sophia's bedroom, aren't we, baby? Doing some organising. So I think the last video I uploaded was like a bit of a kind of life update and kind of where things are at. And as of today that I'm filming this, we are currently waiting for an offer for a bigger military house. So I think they've got like 15 working days or something to offer us something because it's within entitlement. So we're just kind of waiting for that now. And because we had that email this morning to say that and everything else, we haven't had any offers yet, but it's kind of like the process has started kind of thing. Like I said in my last video, I thought I would get on and do a little bit of organising just because I want to try and stay ahead. Like, I am 30 weeks plus 3 days today as I'm filming this, pregnant, and the thought of moving with a toddler and a newborn is filling me with dread. Potentially we could move before the baby comes. Obviously we don't know, so I'm going to try and be as organised as I possibly can be, as early as I can be. So I think this week I'm going to try and order all the remaining stuff that I need for like baby straight away. So I've got a lot of clothes already and stuff. I've got his like bedside crib, which is actually under here. I just need to buy a new mattress for that because I bought that second hand. I can't remember what else I need to buy. I need to buy some other bits for like my hospital bag and stuff like that. But I want to just get it done now because then we can focus on sorting the house out in terms of like redecorating, which obviously we have started, and like packing and things like that. So basically I've got all of his stuff so far in like vac bags. So I'm just organising it and putting like little post-its in to say like what's in them, just to make it easier in terms of like opening them up. So I'm going to go through all this stuff in a moment and try and see if I can put like kind of the first sizes in here, so like newborn up to a month, and things like that in one, and then like 0 to 3 in the other. And then I have another one in here that's like that's like bigger stuff, like the neutral stuff of Soph's that I've kept. So it is a lot kind of bigger, and 2 sleeping bags that are 6 to 12 months, I believe. So yeah, doing it all with the toddler because, you know, sorry my battery died. Yeah, I've got to seize the opportunity. So Sopha's got some books and stuff over here that she's just kind of flicking through while I get on. And yeah, I'm just making trying to make it as prepared as I can, or make myself as prepared as I can be. Just trying to get the post-it note out of the bag. So cute. So yeah, I'm going to try and get on and just do as much as I can. It's all fun and games. I really like doing this. This is the bit that I really liked the most when I was pregnant with Soph, like the nesting and the sorting out of the clothes and things like that. But it is so much like more different this time around. Obviously trying to do it with a toddler is much harder because as soon as I fold something she's gonna wreck it, which is fine. But yeah, I just need to kind of get ahead and, like I say, organise things and know where I'm at. So I've actually got some bigger, like just some old envelopes that I'm just going to put in the other ones, just to say like I've got X amount of short sleeve newborn vests, X amount of newborn sleep suits, whatever. So then it means, for one, if anybody says to us, can I buy you whatever, I can say, well, definitely don't buy this because I've got enough of it. And 2, it means I know where everything is, especially if we don't end up moving, or if we, well, either way, whenever we end up moving, it will just make things easier to know like there's like the stuff that we need for any particular period in like one little bag, until we've got like the storage kind of side of things sorted, because he doesn't have any kind of like drawers or anything to put anything in yet. So yeah, it's all just kind of a waiting game now to know what we're going to do in terms of things like that. But for now, I just want to try and get ahead. And I also want to try and like set aside some bits for the hospital bag, which I have started to do here. Some like little sleep suits, and a blanket and stuff. So yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully I can get this done. Okay, so a bit of a fail because 2 of my vac bags are not actually vacuuming while they vacuum and then let the air back out. I know this one's because the cat decided to play with it. I did try and tape it up before, but it obviously didn't do the trick. But I have finished, and like I say, I've kind of put a thing in there to say what sizes and what items are in there. So I basically don't really need, well, the only thing I need, I think, in like the kind of newborn up to a month size is some vests, and then the only thing I really need in the 0 to 3 is sleep suits, because I've only got 4. And then I've also got this one here, which has just got muslins, a couple of blankets and a couple of sleeping bags. And then this one's just kind of got some miscellaneous stuff. This is, like I say, the stuff that was neutral of Soph's that I started to keep, obviously, when I found out I was pregnant. So I've got that in there, and a couple of like bigger sleeping bags that will be for like the winter when he's close to 1. So yeah, I'm going to put all that back in this drawer. Hopefully it'll all go in there now. Like I say, I can kind of, I know what I need to get now. So yeah, I'm going to put all this stuff away. I'm going to go make Soph some lunch now. Like I say, I've got out the few bits for my hospital bag. Little teeny tiny sleep suits. I need to grab a couple of bits. I might try and order some bits on Vinted, or I don't really know. I don't know where I'm going to get them from, but I know there's a couple of gaps, like I say, kind of in the newborn category that I'd quite like to fill, just so I know it's done. She heard me talking now. She's like, what are you doing? So yeah, I'm going to go make her lunch, and then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this video. I'll probably continue it on another day when I'm doing a little bit more kind of organising and things. But yeah, I just thought I would share kind of what I've been up to this morning with you. Sorry, the lighting's really bad in this room. Just in case any of you guys are pregnant as well and want to kind of just organise your thoughts and feel a bit more organised. Doing something like this really, really helps. Well, I found that anyway. Right, I will speak to you soon. Hello, welcome back. So I am continuing on the kind of nesting theme. This is going to be like, again, like a bit of a kind of collective vlog, as they have been recently. But what I thought I would do this afternoon, while I've kind of got a second, obviously I am watching my daughter, but while she's kind of playing, I'm going to write a couple of lists of things that I need to get done in the next couple of weeks, basically. So I currently have a list on like my Google Drive thing, like a little spreadsheet list of like baby things, so basic like needs, so clothing, bathing, feeding, sleep, and then like each kind of thing in that category of things that I've needed to purchase, and then I've like highlighted what I've already got, which I'll show you in a minute. So I need to either add another like column of stuff for like me that I need to pick up, or like another list completely, because if you didn't already know, I like a list. So yeah, I need to write one of stuff that I need to kind of pick up for my hospital bag, which I have actually kind of started to collect things for. So stuff that either I already have for like baby and stuff, or for myself that I know I'm not going to need in the next kind of couple of months. I'm putting in there. So I've got, as I'm filming this, about 8 weeks to go, maybe just shy. maybe even a couple of weeks longer, who knows, at this point. But yeah, I need to write a list. I'm going to go through, like, this is the list I made when I did my hospital bag with my daughter. So I'm going to go through that, basically use that, and see what I need to get off of that list, and get it ordered, just so I know that basically my hospital bag is done, minus a few things that I'll pick up last minute. And then also what I need to do is write a list of like batch cook meal things that I want to do, because now I know, now we've had kind of confirmation that we aren't going to be moving until after the baby comes. I know I can sort my freezer out now and get some batch cooked things done, for me and Joe and for Soph. So I'm going to write a list of like meals that I'm going to make to freeze and things, and then obviously write down the list of ingredients from that, get it all ordered online. I'm going to do a big online shop, hopefully this week if I can, now that we're like going into November. And yeah, try and one weekend when Joe's about and can help obviously look after Soph, get some of those bits batch cooked and ready, which is so exciting. It's the one thing that I wish I had done when I was pregnant last time, and I feel like this time it's even more important, just because obviously we've got someone else depending on us, and we can't just get away with ordering a takeaway like multiple times a week. We obviously need food in for her. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through my freezer probably tomorrow once I've wrote this list of like meals. I'm going to go through my freezer, chuck out anything that needs to be chucked out, and yeah, make some space ready for some batch cooking. How exciting!
Put up with changes. Come pick me up, cause I just wanna see the light. I wanna be weightless. Teach me to fly, I won't be coming down. Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. Cause I just wanna see the light.
Okay, so I have wrote out the list of things that I need to get for my hospital bag, and it is so minimal I didn't even realise. Hi, shall I get your book? 1 minute, there we go. Here's your book. Oh, yeah, so I can get those ordered hopefully, and part of it is literally just the snacks from the hospital bag, so that's easy enough to do. I can just get them with my food shop. So speaking of which, I've obviously done the list of things for like batch cooking, so I'm going to show you that as I wrote it now. Obviously it may change and I may do more or less or whatever. So this is the basic list of things that I'm going to do, just because they're like fairly easy to do, and yeah, they freeze well because I know I've done it in the past. So a basic bolognese. I'm going to like pack a lot of these out with like veggies and things like that, and things that are high in like protein, and things like that. And if I can like sneak in like spinach and things like that into things, I probably will, just because I know I'm going to obviously need to like supplement my diet a little bit with like iron and good vitamins. So yeah, bolognese, chili, lasagna, cottage pie, all of those obviously require mince. So I'm going to need to buy a lot of mince. I'm going to do some kind of pasta bake, not 100% sure on a recipe yet, but I'll probably look one up that's like freezable, but I'm pretty sure you can freeze pasta bake. I'm also going to do a fajita dump bag. So that'll be like all raw ingredients, all just like chopped up with all the like seasoning and things into a like Ziploc bag and popped in the freezer, so that basically all we need to do is have that packet of wraps again, like I just put in the freezer. I need to literally just get it out like on a morning, dump it in the frying pan, cook it all, and it's done. So I'm going to do one of those, and then potentially some soup. I don't know yet. I'm not really sure, because it's not like, I don't know, it's more of a like lunchy thing to me, but again, it could be handy to have. So potentially going to do some soup, and then like a few little snacky bits I'm going to do kind of for Soph is banana pancakes, peanut butter, like oaty bar thingies, some muffins or cookies. There's probably going to be and, not or. But I might do it as cookie dough, because I saw someone I follow on Instagram who was due a baby do this, where she just literally rolled it up in like cling film, some cookie dough, sliced it all up, just so that she could then literally just like dollop the cookie dough like frozen onto a baking tray and cook it as like however many you wanted. So I might try and do that, and then some kind of fritter things, because again, they're just an easy thing for Soph to have for dinner. Some like, I don't know, like courgette fritters or whatever, with some like baked beans and things like that, which we've generally always got in the cupboard anyway. So yeah, so that is my basic list for now. If you've got any other ideas, by the way, drop them in a comment down below, and I hopefully should still have enough time to add some of those recipes to the freezer. But for now, this is what I've got, so I'm just going to write a list of what I actually need to buy to make these things, and then yeah, hopefully I can get an online shop booked for like this week, and then I can get making some of these bits very soon. I just had another thought as well, that I might try and like prep some bits for like Christmas, which sounds crazy, but like for Christmas dinner and stuff, because I still want to have like a nice meal at Christmas. I know that you can prep a lot of stuff ahead of time, like potatoes and veg and things like that, and freeze it. So I'm going to do a bit of research on that and see what the best way to do it is. And if you guys have any tips, obviously let me know down below. But yeah, I think I'm going to try and do that, because then I feel like obviously if he does come more or less when he's due, then we can still have a nice Christmas dinner. I mean, we're probably going to have people here anyway, because we'll have people here looking after Soph, but I still feel like just trying to alleviate some stress for everybody might be nice. Granted, it means it probably adds a little bit more stress to me now, but if I'm doing a lot of this stuff anyway, I don't think it will add a lot of extra to do it. I'll see what the process is and the best way to do things are, and if it's fairly simple and straightforward, then I'll do it. It might not work out that way, and I'll just buy a bag of frozen potatoes, some stuffing, some gravy, and some kind of meat, and have it in the freezer ready to go, just so I can basically make like a basic roast. But yeah, I just thought I would add that in, because I suddenly just thought, Christmas, what am I going to do for Christmas? Like in terms of food and stuff. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to get on and write my shopping list. So as I was saying, I wrote like a kind of list spreadsheet thing of like things I need to get for baby and stuff like this, and this is basically like a list that I made when I was pregnant the first time, and then obviously I've just kind of adapted it. So I've kind of categorized it for like big things, sleep, feeding and bathing, and then like clothes and accessories and stuff. And then basically what I've done is been able to like highlight as and when I kind of get the things, and then I'm adding like links over here to things, or like just extra information like here, just so I can kind of see it all. This is on like my Google Drive, so it means that I can access it on my phone as well. So it means if I'm out and about and I'm like, oh okay, did I need to pick up X, Y and Z, you know, I can see like straight away, oh no, I've got that, I don't need to get it. So that's what I mean by kind of like the list. And then I've got like a small little list at the bottom of stuff that I kind of need to buy This stuff's more for like my hospital bag and stuff like that. But yeah, that's generally kind of how I've done it, because I just feel like I'm a bit more organised this way. And then I did also put, obviously, like I say, when I first made this, whether like I bought it or it was gifted, because then if it was gifted, I can like put the person's name, and then when he's here, I can like, you know, send them a picture and say, oh, you know, thanks for X item. Here's a picture of him wearing it or using it or whatever. So yeah, that's basically how I'm doing it. I don't know if I can share some kind of template like this. I don't know if I can figure it out, I'll pop some info in the description box. But yeah, that's basically how I'm doing it. Oh, right. So went to Primark this weekend and managed to pick up a couple of bits for my hospital bag, so I thought I would do like a little kind of mini haul, if you like. Also popped into Boots as well and grabbed a couple of things. So I've got a pack of wipes. These are by the brand Waterfall, and I believe they're plastic free wipes. They are basically water wipes. I looked at the ingredients and they're basically exactly the same, like 3 ingredients, but these were on offer for like £1.45 or I don't have the receipt to it. Not here. Like £1.45 or something. I think they were on sale. They're normally exactly the same price as water wipes, but I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to get those. More so just for the kind of like early days, you know, the kind of meconium poo and all of that stuff. So got a pack of those. I got a tube of toothpaste just so again I could just kind of have it in my bag ready to go, and then I don't need to worry about like getting the one out of the bathroom. I'm really out of breath, by the way, because I don't know why, I literally feel like I've been winded and it really is rather painful. I also picked up some shower gel or shower cream, I think this is. It's just like the Palmolive sensitive one. I wanted to try and get like a neutral kind of smelling shower gel just to use for like the first kind of few weeks and stuff of having a new baby, because I don't want to have like all this fragrance on me or anything. And then I didn't actually pick up that much from Primark because I didn't really have much of what I wanted. I did pick up something for Soph, which was just a pack of vests in the next size up. I normally buy that kind of thing on Vinted, but I just thought while I was there I'd get them, and I'm kind of shocked because they were £7.50 for 7, which doesn't seem like that bad. It's, you know, well, it's not, but when you usually buy stuff on Vinted it's a bit like. I actually picked up 2 pairs of pyjamas. I won't take that off the hanger. Basically I've got this 2-piece set. So there's these, I don't know, are they cuffed? They're not cuffed. Fantastic, because I don't like cuffed pyjamas. Just kind of loose fitting pyjama bottoms that have pockets. Oh my god. And the matching top, because it is like a button down one and it's actually short sleeve. So love that. Love the material of this as well. It's really, really nice. And then I also picked up this set, which is just, again, it's long-legged, obviously it's long-legged. It's wide-legged, which is really good. And it's like a button-down shirt. So I'll show you the picture there. So it's like a traditional like button-down shirt, then long trousers. I think these are the ones that are going to go in my hospital bag, just because one, they are kind of the next size up. I could only get the previous set in a small, which is 10 to 12, and this is like 12 to 14, so I think these are probably going to be a little bit better for me in terms of like the trousers and stuff, and being a little bit more kind of comfortable. So yeah, so there's just these. Oh, some cardboard in there. Oh, sorry, I'm really bright. I've got my ring light on because it's really, really dark today. But yeah, so plain black trousers, which I have a feeling are probably going to be too long for my 5'2" ass, but you know. And then the button down shirt. I have actually got a button down like 90 already, but I don't know what my better option is going to be. I might even bring the 90 and then these trousers. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Either way, I thought it would be handy to have some kind of button-down pyjamas for like at home. And these ones especially, these are really, really comfy. I was quite shocked though, because the top, this shirt, was £12. And the bottoms were also £12, so £24 for a set of pyjamas from Primark. I think that's a bit ridiculous. Because this set, how much were you? How much were you? Was £13 for the whole set. So that's kind of crazy. I did also grab from Boots some wide tooth combs, because I hear on the grapevine that they are good for when you're in labour, for like putting on your hands here, like putting the teeth of the comb in your hand, just to kind of, I think it works as like there's like a pressure point in your hands, and it also works to kind of redirect the pain kind of thing, and I'm all for trying anything like that. I literally bit down on a wax spatula before when I was in labour last time. So yeah, so those are the bits I've got so far. I might actually share with you quickly what's in my hospital bag. Not what's in my hospital bag, I'm going to do a separate video on that, but like what's currently in my like little stash. My camera just had a weird moment then. So yeah, I've got black tea as kind of an option, although I'm not sure if I will wear it, and then the button down nightie that I was on about earlier, literally like exactly the same as this, but obviously this is longer, so I can wear this without bottoms if I want to, if I need to be like checked or anything like that afterwards. So that is probably what I'm leaning more towards than the set, but like I say, I might bring the trousers from that to wear with it. More baby vests, a bra, not a specific feeding bra, just like a really comfy non-wired bra, a couple of muslins, a cardigan for him, face cloth for me, some socks. I'm just like putting in stuff that I'm just like, well, I'm not going to need that in the next couple of months anyway, so I'm just going to put it in there. Like I've got loads of flannels, I've got loads of pairs of socks, I've got loads of these bras. I can just dump it all in there. It saves me doing it at the last minute. Also my postpartum underwear. I'm not going to be using these for the next few months for sure. So they are in there, along with a pack of the Lucid, it would seem at the moment, Boots maternity pads, although I'm going to get some others from a different brand, I think. Because obviously I'm going to need more than one pack. And then I have half a pack currently of size 1 nappies that my friend gave me, so I thought that would be like ideal. It's like size to have in my hospital bag, just kind of ready to go kind of thing. And then I've got a bunch more for at home. So yeah, that is everything so far. Like I say, I'm going to do like a separate what's in my hospital or packing my hospital bag, so you'll see things in more detail in that. But for now, I'm just kind of like chucking stuff in as I get it and kind of like ticking it off a list. So I don't think I've got a huge amount more that I need to get. I think I've got everything for him. Nappies, wipes and clothes. That's all he needs. And obviously his Jellycat. I've got most of the postpartum essentials, just need to get a Perry bottle. I'm going to order that on Amazon, maybe even today. I've got socks, I've got something to wear afterwards / to come home in, I've got a bra, I've got something to wash my face with, like a flannel to wash my face with, something to wash my body with. That doesn't really make any sense. So I've got something to wash my face with in terms of actually washing my face. I haven't got any cleanser or anything, so I need to do that. I've got something to wash my body with, which I just need to decant. Toothpaste, I just need to chuck in my like manual toothbrush, and then basically that's it, I think. I have got my like list of stuff that I wrote, so yeah. So moving on from that mess to this mess. Maybe close. I've just filmed a like Vinted haul, so if you haven't already seen that, if it is already up, I'll leave it linked down below. So I think what I'm going to do is, possibly while I've got a minute, because Soph is currently deciding whether she's going to have a nap or not, I'm going to pack away all of the kind of 0 to 3 stuff, because although I don't know how big he's going to be, it's still easy enough for me to get it back out again. So I'm going to put all that stuff away, and then I'm going to fold up all of the like first sizes, like up to a month, the newborn and all of that stuff, and start kind of organising it. It'll have to go in the same set of drawers as Soph's did, because for now we are staying in this house when he is like newborn, so we'll be here until kind of like early February time. So it's all going to have to stay out here for now, because it's the only place that we have like some storage. So yeah, I'm going to get on and do a bit of that now. I need to put all that stuff away too, before my toddler destroys it when she gets up. And yeah, let's get on.